Hello everyone, thank you for being with us today. So today we are going to talk about the Roybi robot company. This presentation is in three parts and we will start with the first one, which is the presentation of the company, where we will see the key elements and figures as well as the philosophy of the company. So let's get started. So first we are going to see key facts and date. So just as a reminder, Roybi is the creator of Roybi Robot, an interactive language learning tutor for children. Roybi's headquarters is located in Mountain View, California, and they are also working with a team in China. You can see at the right top Elnaz Zaraf, who is the founder and also the CEO of Roybi. And you can see just under her, Ron Cheng, who is the co-founder and also the CTO of Roybi. So to talk about the timeline a little bit, Roybi was created in 2017, and in 2018 the first Roybi robot samples has been discovered. And during the last few years, Roybi received a lot of awards. For example, today the company is considered by CNBC one of the 100 most promising startups to watch in 2019. Roybi has also been the winner of the Create the Future Awards by Pluralsight. So now we are going to talk about the corporate philosophy a little bit. So the company's philosophy can be summed up in just one sentence with the next one. Our mission is to provide a personalized learning experience for every child, highlighting their unique abilities and interests. We create a strong educational foundation for children during early childhood, putting them on a track for successful future. But there is also a whole section on safety and trust. At Roybi, the privacy of children and family is their number one priority. That's why they assure their customers that all information is protected and stored using Amazon Web Services, which will collect information anonymously to provide a better user experience, and they are totally transparent through this process. And so finally, we will see some key metrics. So in addition of the two founders, Elnaz Zaraf and Wan Cheng, the company has also a general counsel, Ali Kamaray. So you can see him on the right up, just here. And 5 advisors. You can see them just under me. And finally, Elnaz Zaraf, the founders, has created an Indiegogo campaign that had 488 backers, making $103.55 and got a seed round for $4.2 million.
Hello everyone, thank you for being with us. So today I'm going to talk about the product marketing mix of the Roybi robot. I'm going to explain all the points that form the shim, among the others the place, the products, and the promotion, the price also. So in the following slides I'm going to explain it in details. Regards to the product, the most important was to focus on 3 main aspects: the material, the functional, and the image. About the material, the robot was also designed to be manageable by the children whose age are between 3 and 7 years old. For the functional, the robot is also made up by an artificial intelligence and a microprocessor. And about the image, it looks like a cute alien, which gives the children the feeling of being part of them. So, having regards to the price, the vision on which we looked is to occupy a better place with a better product and a better price. So that's why we saw that the best is to lead a penetration strategy, which consists on an aggressive low price policy, which aims at gaining market. This model is also called a low-cost domination strategy. So, pertaining to the promotion, Roybi also communicates with parents in order to show them how it's very beneficial for their children and how the product is unique. Roybi's company is very active on social media. This is its main means of communication. They are at the moment mainly visible on the web thanks to the marketing digital, but they are working to develop other types of communication like magazines and TVs.
Roybi delivers its robots all over the world, and they undertake not to exceed 8 days of delivery. They wish to create a partnership with one of the world's leading transporters to reduce their delivery charges. Moreover, they have a really fast reception service, both online and by phone, to answer to customers' requests. Roybi use a direct channel to sell their product. It means that there is no intermediary between the manufacturer and the final customers. They wish avoid any problem and it's easier to manage like that. Then, e-commerce is the only way to buy their products. Well, in this part, I will present you the main competitors of the robot, a French one and a very complete one. After that, Nicolas will present you the SWOT analysis of the company and the customers' profiles. He will also present you the channel of distribution and a proposal for a future market with Clara. The first robot that I will present is NowRobot. NowRobot is a French robot specialized in children's education. It includes two types of educations. The ordinary one, which is specialized to teach basically programmation by a playful way, and the second one, which is for children who have difficulties. By game, it makes their learning easier. The second robot that I will present is HyperRobot. HyperRobot includes three abilities. The senior companionship, Hyper can alert people for many medical emergencies. The retail and hospitality, Hyper can greet people and answer to customers' requests and attract new customers. And the education, Hyper can be a teacher's assistant and teach some lessons after supervision.
The SWOT of the company. Roybi Robot's company has a lot of strengths like the social interaction of the robot or the economic aspect of the company with the help of the government. Also, they have opportunities like the normalization of the education or some collaborations. But they have some weaknesses like the areas to buy it or the communication around the product. Also, they have some threats like the development of technology or telework. We can define two types of customers for the product. The first one would be the busy family. They don't have a lot of time, but they have a lot of children. It would be a useful product to everyone. The second type would be the generous family. They have one child or more, and they don't have knowledges in languages. It would be a gift for the children. We don't have a lot of information about the channel of distribution of the company. But we could say that it is a direct sales distribution. They make higher profit, it's easier and it's faster. They deliver the product themselves, there is no intermediaries, and for a small company, this is a normal way to do it. It would be interesting for the company to work on their future market. For that, we can suggest two main lines of action. The first one would be increasing the number of countries where the product is available. The second one would be making the product, the robot, as an essential instrument to facilitate the learning at school.
So the first suggestion we can do for the future market is to increase the number of countries where Roybi Robot will be operating. For the moment, Roybi is getting a lot of traction from the Anglophone and China markets, but we can suggest to plan to be accessible anywhere around the world. And it should be interesting to work to develop new language on Roybi to be able to enter on new markets. So the second suggestion for the future market is making Roybi as the essential instrument to facilitate learning at school. We know that the artificial intelligence used in Roybi is extremely beneficial in the education sphere, especially for young children. So there could be several advantages to using Roybi at school. So now I'm going to speak about the brand communication strategy of Roybi's company, which is an important key step to attract new customers. For the promotion of the product, the company decided to promote their robots on three main platforms. The first is the social networks with Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The second is that they want to be seen on educational and scientific
magazines, and then they are working to make a website as attractive as possible. So what do we think about it? First, Roybi's company has a great communication strategy for a startup with an interesting way to develop their project. And finally, they have a great media coverage because they know how to convince people to trust in their products.
First of all, we have decided to create 2 different events for the launch of Roybi robots. For the communication of these events, we have created 2 tweets. The first one is about a press conference where people can come, journalists too, and they can ask some questions. The second tweet that we have created is about a store opening in San Jose where people can come over a drink to meet the designer, to ask him some questions, to see the robots and the different shapes and colors of the new educative robots. So we have decided to introduce Roybi robots through these 2 different events. The first one, a press conference. It will present the product and answer a question from journalists and attendees. The second one, a store opening. It will allow people to discover the different colors and the different shapes of the robots, and it will also allow better analysis and evaluation of its benefits. Following our researches about the media coverage, we have found only 2 series about Roybi robots on the web, but we have found a lot of tweets on Twitter about its launch. You can see it in front of you. To conclude, the startup Roybi Robots has a lot of strengths, with a great team, a good communication, a good strategy, and an efficient product. In our opinion, this product is the future of the education, and the company earned the trust of many investors with strategically complete marketing mix.